Good afternoon and welcome in my next film. I'm just getting away from Poland. You can see over there Germany, and on the other side of this field, it means on the other side of this second forest, there is Germany, and I will be sneaking through this forest, and as before, I'm not going to run through open area through the field, because it is a little bit dangerous. I could be caught, I could be visible for border guard, and because of that I'm going through this forest, exactly through a wall of forest. I will be walking down the country border, and then I will be passing through real swamp. When I was going from Germany to Poland using a green border, using illegal way, because I have no documents, I used the same way as now, but I have no time to film it, because you know, when police hunt, when you are a victim, when someone is looking for you to arrest, to kill you, to hang up or shot down, I feel inconvenience, I feel discomfort, of course, as I think I'm brave, but I'm not so stupid to let me catch by police or border guard. And as I'm walking, I'm talking about this, where I am, what you can see, and someone could hear me and arrest, because this is real border. Now, after coming to Poland, after visiting parking full of stolen cars, when I made photographs and film, as you saw in previous films in YouTube, now I'm getting away from Poland. Thanks God I'm alive, and I would like to show you how beautiful nature is, because border is not only checkpoint, but this is also beauty of nature, of wild forest. So now I'm sure that there is nobody in this point, and I can walk slowly and show you beauty of swamp, of wild lake. And why this time? Because when I was trying to get illegal to Poland through green border, I was very carefully, because I did not sure where stand exactly police. Now from the forest I have seen them, and I know where are they. German police, Zoll, Polish police, security, border guard, customs, and others. They are standing on 2 points. So as there is nobody, I can walk and show you how border looks like. I have enough time. I do not need to be hurry because I'm alone in this forest, and till sunset I have enough time to show you, to walk slowly, and it will be, as I suppose, beautiful trip. Look, this is swamp, and there will be much more because a lot of wild lakes will be on my way. So as you can see, I'm just walking down this land road through forest. Oh, you can hear birds singing, and this road directs to Poland because this is Polish territory, and I'm going to go down to the wild lake, cross a couple of wild lakes. I'm going to show you swamps with two bottoms, and on the other side there will be Germany. It means field, but I'm not going to cross the field in the middle, just only sneaking through a wall of forest. So it was the first lake, and there will be much more, and I'm inviting you to beautiful trip, because now as I have seen where police stand, I can be easy without I do not need to be hurry, I do not need to be nervous. Of course, I do not fear of police, because if I would be scary, if I am scary, I would never cross illegal way green border. But I do not want to risk, because I love my life and I do not want to lose it. But I want to be sure where police is placed, and now I can walk very slowly. Poland is very dangerous country and unpleasant place for refugees, for strangers. Poland is only for Polish. It means for people where is one tradition, one nation, one religion, one color of eyes and skin. It means Poland is only for Polish nation. I'm Jew, but I was growing in Poland. I was born in Warsaw, so this is, yes, I can say that it was my country, where I was living, where I was working. But in the next months, it is too dangerous to stay in Poland. Today we've got August of 2018, and we, as I think every Jew and every other stranger should leave Poland, and should do it before war in Poland begins, because they are preparing to war in Poland, and it is you should be blind not to see it. there are a lot of racist nationalists and fascists, chauvinists in Poland, especially in Polish institutions like police, like clerks in many institutions. So as I am Jew, I cannot do anything in Poland. It means I cannot work, I cannot buy something, register firm, a car, buy a house or sell a house. In Polish language, word Jew is very, very similar and almost means the same as crook or trickster. So for Polish nation, Jew and financial trickster is almost the same. So if you are Jew, you are charged of a crime, but you don't know what kind of crime. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter of fact, because you are Jew and you are guilty. Okay, so this road directs to Poland, and we are going down to this swamp. So let's approach. I was working in Poland as trucking instructor. I had a lot of work. I did very well my job because I had a lot of candidates for truck drivers. I did not count, but I suppose that in last couple of years I have taught from zero. I have taught about 70, maybe 80 persons to drive a truck, and I did just nothing else. I do not work in trade, so I have no possibility to steal something because I have no way to sell stolen things. I'm just a teacher. I'm an instructor of driving a truck, and I was working on a parking and in especially in parking and in a cabin of truck on roads, and it is enough to be accused of serious crimes. I don't know what exactly crime, but now I'm wanted by police, so I need to use green border. Okay, so we are approaching to the swamp, and I would like to show you. Oh, beautiful! Here you can hunt for big animals like wild pigs and deers, birds. Oak tree, and over there there is on this hill there's road which I was walking, and from this road is in Poland, and now I'm walking down, and below there is wild lake. On the other side of this lake there is a couple of next lakes, and when you pass these lakes you will get in Germany. So I have showed you in previous films parking placed in Poland where stands full of vans and with one semi-trailer, and I am accused of robbery, of theft of these cars, of these vehicles, accused by police, but even Polish court did not trust police, and when police was applying to arrest me, even Polish court did not agree and gave refusal, gave no positive decision. So there is no basic to look for me, to arrest me, to confiscate my property, to get away from my pocket my money. But anyway, police did it. It was policewoman Magdalena Krokos, and I'm not going to go to Poland to police station in person, because it could be the last of my trip and lethal hearing. Of course, police is looking for me for the next hearing, but as I said before, it could be a lethal hearing, and I could be hung up. Of course, in official police documents, as I suppose, will be made protocol that dangerous bandit committed suicide in police station. However, I'm not going to commit suicide. I love my life. I'm very happy to be with you and to look to watch this beauty of nature. So I'm not going to go to the tomb now. I would like to and one more. What do you think? What police should do? What is the basic of their job? It doesn't matter what country is it, but what police do? Police should find, to look for and find out stolen things, aren't you? So when police try to charge me of theft, the first thing, as I suppose, what police should do is to seek for stolen things, stolen goods. Why? To find them out and to give back to their owner. It means when any cars are stolen, police should find out these cars and give back to their owner. But police is not interesting with looking for cars, but police is still looking for me to arrest me and shut down or hang up, and especially to take away my money, because they suppose that as I am Jew I should have a lot of money. And as I showed you in previous film, all cars which should be stolen are still using by their owner, and in that day when in Poland was free day, it is today the 15th of August 2018. This is a holy day. This is the day of Polish army, and nobody works. And logical thinking, I should find transport vehicles on the parking, because drivers are at home, or so anyway these vehicles are not on the road. So exactly in this day, 15th August, I went in Poland in the parking of my last employer, and I showed you that all these vehicles, what I am accused of theft of them, all of them are still stand on the same parking as 1 year before. So as I think they are still using by the same owner, they earn money. It means drivers drive on the road and transport goods. So haulage is still possible. If I take away these cars, if I steal these cars, it would be not possible to use them and in road transport by the same owner, and of course they would be not parked in the same parking as 1 year before, because if I have stolen, it means I have taken away them. It is logical, aren't you? So they are still on the same parking. They are still using by the same owner. And police does not seek for them. Police is only looking for me and hunt and wants me to arrest. But why? Police should to find stolen cars and give back to the owner. And if they are still using by the owner, it means they have never been stolen, especially by me, or police is joking, kidding, because they make from me very dangerous terrorist, mafioso, but without an effect. So police should give back these cars to owner instead trying to catch me. But why police do not giving back these cars to the owner? Because they are not stolen, and they have never been stolen. Okay, it was terrible, and this is reason why I decided to get out from Poland to save my life. But now I would like to tell you about nature. We are on the swamp shore, and I would like to show you, maybe it will be possible to approach. We can find here snakes. However, the biggest are not venomous, but beautiful silver with a yellow painting on the both sides of head. Here there is two bottoms. That's why I'm not going to cross this swamp or swim through this swamp, because it is too dangerous. You can have a look. Oh, this is a reflection of tree. This is oak tree, holy tree for ancient German and Scandinavian. And you can see reflection of this tree and of the sky. Water is very clear, and try to imagine we are placed now between two main roads. So on the south there is motorway number A11, which connected Stettin with Berlin, and on the north there is land road number 114, and on these two roads are checkpoints. A lot of cars, a lot of trucks, a lot of people, and between two of these points you can see very wild nature, no people, a lot of mushrooms, and a lot of fish, even big fish. And I would like to tell you about two bottoms now. You can see about 20 centimeters, so it is not very deep. The first bottom. But under this bottom there is the second, and it could be about 3 or even 4 meters deeper. So when I put the first step, I fall down through this the first bottom, and the first bottom is shutting down above my head, and plumb, and no one can find the corpse. So that's why I do not want to use this way. I will be crossing, of course I will be crossing the swamp, but not direct through the middle. I'm not going to walk down the first bottom. I'm not going to try to swim. I will be sneaking and going around and passing a couple of wild lakes, but around. And of course it is possible to do by day. At night it is too dangerous. The first big animals which could hunt, at first I can fall down in the swamp. But now there is sunny weather and day, so let's go around this swamp. Yes, there are a lot of fish, ducks, cranes, and other wild birds, especially connected with the water. It means living on lakes, on rivers, on swamps. So, Polish police, full of fascists, are not looking for stolen goods because they have never been stolen, but police is still want to catch me and hang up. That's why I refuse to come in person to Polish station in Poland, because it will be a lethal hearing. I am public enemy because I am Jew, and the word Jew in Polish language, it is the same as trickster, crook and person which wants to cheat other people. And if you have a look with me, there is big lake between the two main roads where a lot of people, crowd, trucks, police, but here you can hear the wind and you can smell, I can smell on the field. It is impossible. There is a smell of trees, of nature, of forest. I love it. So I do not want to be killed. I want to be alive. Life is very beautiful. So let's say one more time why I decided to use this illegal way to cross the country border through this swamp and wild forest, to avoid arresting, beating and exterminating. I am Jew. However, I was born in Poland, I was growing in Poland. Or you can see a wild duck swimming in the center of the lake. And I would like to be still alive, and I do not want to risk with going in person to the police station for the next hearing. But I wanted to be sure if these cars, these vehicles, which I am accused of theft of them, are still on the same parking. Yes, they are not stolen, but I am charged of this theft. So this is not fact, this is only politic problem, and this is not my case. This is politic problem